Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Wip Wednesday episode. Wip works in progress. I'm going to pull you down just a little bit so that when I start crocheting, you'll be able to see what I am doing. Woo, look at there. We are back to the blue. There we go. And the bubble. There we go. I don't know why it does that. Every now and then it does that. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. So, yes, I am so glad that you're here. If you're here, please hit that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already, because then you will get updates when I do go live. You'll get a little ding on your phone and it'll say, hey, Barbara's live right now. And then you can come and join. And then I can say hello to you. I love it. I love it. So our first question is, oh, what's in your cup? Because you know me, I am nosy like that. So first I'll share what I'm having in my cup if you'll share what you're having in your cup. So I have hot coffee with a little bit of half and half, and that is what's in my cup today. And guess what? So I have my cup here today, but then you're not going to believe it. But I also have my pot of coffee because last time I drank down to the last drop and I really wanted some more coffee. And so now I have my trusty hot coffee right here. And this, by the way, is a Melita. It's a pour over coffee, but this is stainless steel and it's insulated and the coffee stays hot in there. So really happy about that. So you do have to have a teapot. I have an electric teapot, so I boil my water and pour it over. And oh, it's so good, so good. And yes, you have to stand there while you're pouring, but you know what? It's worth it. So worth it. Carl says, hey, hey. And so does Sassafras right here. She says hello as well. So, yes, indeedy. So yeah, I thought that we would crochet away together today and also chit chat and have a good Wip Wednesday. And let me tell some of my friends that I'm here because they may or may not be able to join me, but if they can, then that would be great. So the what's in your cup, that's what I want to know. I have hot coffee. I want to know what your weather is like. Oh, let me see. What is the temperature today? It was 40 this morning. And guess what? We got snow. We got snow on Monday. It snowed. It landed. It stayed overnight into Tuesday. And then yesterday, St. Patrick's Day, it snowed some more. But by the afternoon, the sun had come out, melted it all. The temperature was up just enough so that, so it didn't stay. It didn't stay. And today, it's all gone like it never happened, right? It's like it didn't happen. So right now it says it is 35. The real feel is 45. And I don't think we're getting any rain today. Let's see. Oh, well, it says 22%. And then this afternoon it gets up to 42% at 6. But then it's back down to 0. And tomorrow, 0. 0, 0, 0. So that is good news. Indeed. All right. Got rid of all of that. And I turned off my volume. So we are good to go. Good to go. Let's see. Hi, Maria. How are you? Good morning. Maria says, crocheting a top for my teen daughter while watching you. Hola, Maria. And my doggy, Tiny Land from Phoenix, Arizona, home of the snowbirds. Yay! I'm so glad that you're here. And your doggy. Oh my goodness. I would love to see a picture of your doggy. Listen, if you go to the community page on YouTube under my name, my channel, you can actually post pictures, and you can post a picture of your little doggy if you want. I would love to see little Tiny Land. That sounds really fun. Good morning, Missy C. How are you? I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Wonderful day. And my sweet friend Naomi, how are you this morning? My dear, I am so glad to see you. I hope that you are having a great day. And let me get rid of this media asset right here because we don't need that. And so, yeah, I want to know what's in your cup and what's your weather like and what's on your hook, because today is Wip Wednesday. And I'm going to get some whips out and start crocheting. Did you see? I have my pot ready. Yeah, because I just feel like today is going to be a day when I need extra coffee. Oh my goodness. So let me tell you about yesterday. Yesterday, obviously, was St. Patrick's Day. Now, for me in my whole life, St. Patrick's Day has been all about you wear something green so you don't get pinched. End of story. Yeah, it was fun. You know, we pretended we were Irish, and I do have Irish in my ancestry. So, kiss me, I'm Irish, blah, 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 blah. Right? Okay. But that was the extent of it. Wear green so you don't get pinched. And for my little granddaughters, it is a big holiday, and they just happen to be staying this week. And I knew, because I had witnessed it firsthand, I knew that it was a big holiday, and I knew that a leprechaun frequently visited their home on St. Patrick's Day. But I had no idea that this leprechaun would play such pranks on them all day long. All day long. And it's quite funny. So when we woke up yesterday morning, yeah, my hair was green. My white hair with a little bit of dark in it. It still has a little bit of dark in it. Not much, but a little bit. My hair was green. My husband's hair was green, along with his sideburns and his beard and mustache. And my mother's hair was green. And the leprechaun, whose name is Nora, and we know this because she left a note, Nora wrote in her note to us that she tried to crochet, and on the table there was a green tablecloth on our kitchen table, and there were skeins of green yarn all over the table, and she even unraveled one. Not all the way, thankfully, not all the way, but obviously that was the one that she tried to crochet with, and she just couldn't figure it out, I guess. She said she ran out of time. And then she also said, because she wrote this letter to the granddaughters, she told them that your Grammy doesn't have enough green yarn. So apparently she wasn't able to find enough, which I do have enough green yarn. She just, I guess, really likes green and wants the whole wall to be green. And she told them that Grammy needs to go buy more. And then she brought them some Lucky Charms, a brand new box of Lucky Charms, and she colored their milk green. Now, they do not drink green milk. I didn't know that. Poppy didn't know that, but we found out yesterday. So thankfully we had another gallon of milk, of fresh milk, in our pantry refrigerator. So that was good. So they could eat their Lucky Charms with fresh milk, not green milk, because you don't want to know how a leprechaun turns milk green because it ain't pretty. The girls told me. Yeah, they told me. And apparently it's not a pretty sight, which is why they won't drink green milk. And then, yeah, yeah. So then later on, when the girls were getting ready for bed last night, they discovered under their pillow 3 cans of food. One was a can of cat food, one was a can of sliced carrots, and one was a can of sauerkraut. And Nora had written a letter to them and said, "Dear girls, use the cans to make soup. It is my favorite recipe." Really? No joking. He, he, he. See you next year, maybe, Nora. So yeah, that was her last hurrah, telling the girls to make soup with these 3 ingredients. Yeah. And so Nora also gave them some little tattoos, little St. Patrick's Day tattoos, which they put on. I had some on my hands and they had them on their face. And just, different things. So yeah, that little leprechaun was quite busy yesterday. So I need extra coffee this morning. Extra coffee. So yeah, that was fun. It was a very fun day yesterday. I really enjoyed it. Ah, Naomi has coffee. Good for you. Good for you. And oh, yay. Missy has coffee with a couple squirts of skinny syrup and half. Yay. And Naomi is putting blanket squares together. Bless you, Naomi. Bless you. Putting squares together is not my favorite thing. It's just not. It's not. And Jay, good morning to you. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here. Yeah. So, yeah, I want to know what's in your cup, what's on your hook, and what's your weather like. So, we had 2 days of snow, Monday and Tuesday, and now today it's beautiful. It's like it never happened. Isn't that crazy? It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. So, my coffee's halfway gone. I'm glad I brought that pot. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pour a little more coffee while I still have half and half in here so that I don't drink all of my half and half. So see, I still have enough half and half. So I'm telling you, that coffee stays so hot in that pot. I love it. I love it. I will never have coffee that's not in an insulated pot ever again because it is just amazing. Amazing. So, of course, now we need to know how many days until Christmas Day. How many days until Christmas Day? And so here we go. Share. Ta-da! 281. 281. We still have time. Keep working. Keep working away, plugging away to get your Christmas on. Yeah. Got to get your Christmas on. So I need to show you something. So I thought I was going to I thought I was going to make a shawl with this yarn, and I still may, but this was some yarn that I got in a Mary Maxim kit, and the kit, yeah. So the kit is really cute, and you use the Karen cotton funnel cakes, and you were supposed to make this bag out of the cotton cakes, and it's a super cute bag. You know, it looks like it has squares in it, and yes, you do. So you make the squares. There's the key. You make the squares and chain, slip stitch, double crochet, and popcorn. So that's the stitches that you use in here. And it's really cute, and I am a bag person, right? But I thought, oh, you know, this is really pretty yarn. Maybe I'll use this to make a shawl out of. Look at that yarn. And it has my hair is hanging off of it. Excuse me. So yeah, it's really pretty yarn. And oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Maybe that is more what I would like to do with it. Let's see. Free pattern on label. Oh, wow. And it is crochet stair step shawl. And you use a 5.5 millimeter, and it takes 2 balls. And I have 2 balls. Maybe I will make that with this, because I wanted to make a shawl, but then I didn't realize that it was cotton, but I had a different shawl in mind, right? And so I didn't realize that it was cotton. So I got it out and I was getting ready to work up the shawl. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is cotton. Maybe I don't want to use it. But now that I see this picture, I'm thinking I do want to make that shawl. Maybe I want to make this shawl. That is really pretty. It's a really pretty shawl. Okay. Thank you for working that out with me. Y'all are just amazing. Like, just listening to me and, you know, being there and supporting me. And I figure out life with you in my world. And I love it. I love it. Thank you for listening to me. Racine, hello. How are you? Oh my goodness. You're in Adel, Florida. Are you sure you're not in Adel, Georgia? Because Adel, Georgia is right at the Florida line. Just, I mean, totally just like, you know, I'm not questioning your life. I'm just wondering, because I know right on 75 as we travel up, just as we cross the Florida line, there is Adel. So good morning. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Racine. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And Naomi says it's 51, partly cloudy with a high of 79. And yeah, I think that's cute too. I really do. I really do. Let me see. There we go. I really like that shawl. So I may, because you know, I love this yarn. It has a little bit of lavender, a little bit of blueberry, a little bit of, there's no white in it, but there's like a light grayish blue. And then a mauve, and it's just really pretty. What is the colorway called? Lilac. The colorway is called Lilac. And I can see that because it has a lot of different colors in it. that you can find lilacs, right? Um, oh, okay. All right. I'm right. Tom said the same. It's only because I have traveled 75 going from Florida to Tennessee so many times. So many times. Hi, Tom. How are you? Glad to see you. Don't worry, Racine. We'll keep you straight. Hey, listen, that was the only time I could keep anybody straight today. Most of the time, y'all are keeping me straight, right? Oh, I know. I really like this. I really like this. You're welcome. It's the only time today that I can keep anybody straight. Oh, my Lanta. So, yeah, I'm really liking this. The more I see it, the more I'm like, get started, hurry, crochet. So it takes a 5.5, which I believe is an eye hook, right? Let me grab my hook. Yes. Oh, my Lanta. So let's see. All right. Yes, 5.5 is an eye hook, and this is my trusty Clover Amour hook. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I've got 2 of these and I could crochet this like nobody's business. Hey, listen. So I'm not talking about um, knitting today, but I am going to talk about blocking because I have never blocked ever. And I always thought, why would I block? And yet I am seeing within the knitting world, blocking is big, right? And I saw proof of the difference that it makes in the makes that they have, right? In blocking, not blocked and blocked. They showed me so I could see with my own little eyes. And I'm wondering what it's like in the crochet world. Is it, please, if you know, let me know. Oh, my Lanta. I know the phrase, oh, my Lanta. Yes, yes. Only I'm old school. And so I throw back to the original Full House, not the newer Fuller House. Everybody says, oh, are you a fan of Fuller House? No, dear. I am the OG Full House. That's right. That's right. You got it. And so blocking. Raise your hand if you block. I have never, ever blocked in my life. And I am seeing that it is the possibility of blocking something and making it even more beautiful, more like the drape, make the drape really, really nice, make the stitches pop out more. I'm seeing that there is a value in it. But my question to you is, if you block, do you block when you use acrylic yarn, or is it just the more natural yarns like cotton or, alpaca, wool? Please let me know. Okay. It makes your project so nice. It does. So you have blocked. Okay. What fiber were you using when you blocked? I need to pick your brain. I really do. So I have never blocked in my life. And I really, I was like, I didn't even resist it. I was just like, nope. Like, I mean, there wasn't even any effort in my nope-ness. Right? There wasn't even any effort. I was just like, nah, not going to do it. No. And now I'm wondering, should I? Oh, it's so time consuming. Oh, like even with my squares that I'm making, should I be blocking them? Would it be making a difference? And like, how do you block something that's so big? Do you like get a spare bed and you like soak and squeeze and then spread it out? And if it's something that's really, oh, you blocked acrylic. Okay. Did it make a big difference? I'm just wondering. Um, because I have a feeling that it would. And then when you wash it the next time, do you have to block it again? Or does it kind of help hold it? I mean, inquiring minds want to know, right? Because from what I understand, if you use natural fibers and you block something, it does make a big difference. And then when you do wash it in the future, it's supposed to like help keep its shape if you block it to begin with. But I don't know. Anyway, that's just a question to pick your brain. If you are watching now and give me information. But if you're watching on the replay, if you're on the replay crew, put put some instructions or some words of encouragement, or give me your opinion down below, because my brain is like, I'm scratching my brain right now trying to think, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know. I'm thinking, because see, my brain is still trying to resist. My brain is still trying to resist because, like Naomi said, it's so time consuming. And let's say you had a blanket. Do you have to buy those blocks and lay it down on like a table or a bed or the floor and then put your pins in? And then what if you have a dog and a cat? I mean, these are real life questions I have. Real life questions. Okay, so let's move along. If you have any information or any suggestions or anything like that, throw them at me. I appreciate it. Karen, cotton funnel cakes. I don't even know if they still make this. This was a Mary Maxim kit from like 2 or 3 years ago. So I don't even know if they have these anymore, but I really like it. It's called Lilac, the colorway. And so, yeah, there you go. And who knew? I knew I didn't want to make this bag, but who knew that there was such a pretty shawl on there. So, yeah. Okay, that's part of why you don't block, is because of the space. Okay, that's good. Oh, Jay, so smart. I've used a cardboard box and pins to block a scarf recently and sprayed it with warm water. It worked fantastic. Awesome. So you didn't like dunk it and then squeeze it, because see, the squeezing part, that's what worried me. I'm like, well, that might damage the fibers, right? So blocking it and then spraying it with warm water and then letting it dry. I love that idea. And we all just get so many boxes, right? So many boxes. Interesting. Very interesting. I love that. I know. And Naomi's saying, great idea, Jay. Yes, great idea. Because then you don't really even, like, let's say, for instance, you know what? We just got a refrigerator. And I bet you they had a refrigerator box that we could have gotten. And then this big side of the box to block on. I mean, it would have cost nothing, right? And then get some T-pins to just stick in there. And I think I already have some T-pins just to kind of hold the fibers in place, right? Jay says, if you don't have a lot of floor space, you can tack the cardboard to the wall too for it to dry. That's what I was just thinking. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. That's what I was thinking was like those big, just get one side of the refrigerator box or even two sides and open it up if you have a big blanket. And if you tack it and then set it up against the wall, you've already tacked it. So it's not going to like droop. You would hope not, right? You would hope not. Okay. And Missy says, I block ever so often and use a steamer. That is a great idea too. If you already have a steamer, you know, one of those wand steamers, that is a great idea. I love it. I love it. Okay. And Maria says, blocking makes your project more beautiful. And you know, if you're going to spend hours and hours and hours working on a project, don't you want it to look the most beautiful it can look? Okay, and Jay says you can always tape cardboard together if you need more area too. So that is really good. That is really good. So you don't have to get one of those refrigerator boxes. You can just tape them together and use some good electric tape or what is that? Like masking tape, probably, maybe some really heavy duty packing tape or something like that. That would work. That would work. I really like it. And then you know what you could do? If you have like if you have like an over the door hanger or whatever, you could hook it to over the door. And so then it's hanging on the inside of your door. Nobody's going to see it. And it's going to be able to, you know, be there. I love that. I love that idea. I love that idea. Y'all are so smart. Oh, idea came from Melody Yarn Tinka. She blocks all her squares and they look so crisp. Nice. I think that is an amazing idea. Amazing. Amazing. Look, I have more coffee because I just poured some. And it's still hot because I have it sitting on my trusty hot plate for coffee mugs. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. So I did work a little bit more on my blanket and I completed it. So this one is actually a finished object, but it's not finished because I haven't woven in any ends yet. And I have this one and a couple on the side to weave in, but that's not a big deal. So I have actually completed this. So I have my pink and green and lavender, yellow, blue, and peach. And so this blanket is complete. And I am so happy about that. I just need to weave in those ends. This side is pretty. And this side is pretty. And the whole thing together, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I have another blanket completed. That's my number 2 for the year. And the second blanket that I've completed this year. And I'm very, very happy about that. And so yeah, I'm working on these squares, and these will be for another blanket. And this is using the Red Heart Super Easy yarn. And I'm thinking like these are, what did I say? They were 9 inches. So 4 of them would be 36 wide. So if I was going to do a lap blanket or the back of a sofa blanket, I would probably do uh, 4 or 5 wide. Hmm. If I was going to do the back of a sofa, I would do 5 wide. But if I was going to do for a recliner blanket, I would do 4 wide and maybe 5 long. So, yeah. So I'm really liking this. 4 colors in each square. And this is the Yarnspirations Red Heart Super Easy Yarn. It is a super bulky 6-weight yarn. I am not sponsored by them, and I bought this with my own money. So, yeah, I really, really. Oh, you're not seeing the messages, Naomi? Oh, no. Oh, my. I don't know what's going on. So let's see. So I think this one I'm going to start with this off-white color. And yeah, I'm gonna. So even though I'm starting a square, it's still part of my whip because it's part of this blanket that I'm making. So yeah. So I'm going to chain 4 and make a circle, chain 3, and 2 more double crochets. Now, one thing that I did notice about this is that it's really easy to crochet with. I like this yarn because it feels like regular yarn. It doesn't feel like the super bulky, all the other super bulkies out there that are kind of plushy and they're furry and they're chenille and all of this other stuff, you know. This one just feels like yarn. And I really like that. I think that's why I'm really into this yarn right now. Um, chain 2 and then 3 double crochets. And I'm going over the tail, so I will not be weaving in this tail because I have chained 4, and so that, you know, with a slip knot, and so yeah, that is good enough for the center. Now, if I was doing the magic circle, I would need to weave in that end, right? And I'm not worried about the hole in the center. Oh, I really like this. So, and then when I get to here, I do a half double crochet into the top of that first chain 3 and see, and then that just makes a nice edge to the square. So, but I'm going to do another color, so I'm not going to complete that half double crochet. And then let's see. Did you know that March 18th is the National Awkward Moments Day? National Awkward Moments Day. Isn't that funny? So we all have awkward moments. And so this is the day that we can all relate to. We have all had our awkward moments from time to time. They're part of life, they just happen. And so, you know, have you ever called someone by the wrong name, tripped over nothing, walked into a door, had the completely wrong words come out of your mouth, or just forgot what you were doing? The list could go on and on. So, yeah, I'm the poster child for awkward moments. Yes, I trip over things. Yes, I have even just walked across the street and boom, down I go. Just different things like that. And those are the things that make you want to feel like you want to run and hide. But you know what? We're all human, and everyone has awkward moments. Everyone has awkward moments. So don't worry about it. Today is the day to celebrate it. So what you might want to do is just share your awkward moment with somebody else. So listen, if you've had an awkward moment and now you find it funny or humorous or, relatable and you want to share, put your awkward moment down. Now, make it PG, okay? Make sure it's PG. Put your awkward moment down in there so that we can all share in your awkward moment. Yeah. One day, we came out of church and I was crossing the road to go to the car. And it was in downtown Ocala, Florida. And I was crossing the road. There was a light and it was my turn to go. There was a car coming, but I had plenty of time. But then, boom, what happened? My foot went into a little indentation in the road, and boom, my ankle twisted and down I went. And so, I had teenage boys at the time, and they were with their teenage friends. And so before they asked me if I was okay, they laughed and pointed. And then they helped me and asked if I was okay. So, but it caught them off guard. And that's what I'm saying anyway. So that's my, yeah. Anyway, they laughed and they pointed and they all just had a good laugh. Yeah. So, oh my, it's awkward because everyone is still hungover from St. Patrick's Day. That's funny. Oh my Atlanta. So, yeah. Oh, let me get my scissors. Here we go. There we go. And I'm just going to there we go. So then chain 3. I changed colors. I'm chaining 3 and then double crochet in that space. And then I'm going to double crochet right here. And I'm making these solid grannies. So this would be really cute with a regular granny. But I'm doing the solid granny just because I had gotten in the habit of doing that when we were making the other squares, and I haven't worked on any of those lately. I finished another project and I finished my blanket, and so yeah, I started another project and I have this one going. So this is my next blanket, and then I actually still have my table runner going. But I think as long as I finish it by Easter, I'll be okay. That's kind of my goal because that was my my intention with the colors on the table runner that I'm making. And for those of you who haven't seen the table runner, I did show it quite a bit when I was first making them. And so if you go back a couple, like 2 weeks, and watch one of my episodes, you'll see the table runner. They're little hexagons, and I made them in different various colors. It's cotton, and then I'm putting them together with white cotton yarn. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. There's a lot of ends to weave in though. But I'm going to really be happy once it's done. And so, we live where we live. It's really dusty. I don't know why it's so dusty, but it is. We live on, I mean, our driveway is a gravel driveway, and so I know that some dust gets, you know, you know what I mean, from that. But it just seems like there's like an orange layer of dust. So I know that that is from the ground outside because we have red clay. And because otherwise, why would we have like an orange dust? And that's why, it's because of the red clay. So I think having the table runner on the table will help. Like, we can, dust the table, put the table runner down, and it won't show a lot of the dust like it does right now. So we can just take the table runner off, run it through the wash, wipe down the table, and put the table runner back on. I just think it's going to make it look prettier, and it might be a little bit longer between dustings, you know. Does that make me sound lazy? I am lazy. I don't want to dust. I want to crochet. I don't have time for dusting and house cleaning. I want to crochet. But I actually don't mind dusting. I just don't think about it. Ooh, I need a drink. This is my cup refill. Okay, so working on the second row. What I like about this is that, here we go. What I like about this is that it grows really fast. So, 4 rows is 9 inches, and that was like 6 rows with a 4-weight yarn. So that's good. That's really good. Okay. I have these sitting in a box here, and I have all the ends pulled out. So all I have to do is like grab the next end. So I'm going to half double crochet into the top of that chain 3, but I'm only going to do the first section, and there's 3 on my hook, 3 loops on my hook, and I'm going to take this and pull it through, and then I'm going to give a little tiny, not a big one, but a little one, and then cut the end off the blue. Chain 3 and start the new row. So this will be my third. Yeah, this will be my third square in this red heart, super easy. And hey, Miguel, how are you? You fell on oh, okay. One time you fell on an escalator at an airport. Oh no. So my question is, did you fall all the way down the escalator, or did you just fall on the stairs and then have to get back up? Now listen, were you going up or were you going down? I fall going up things all the time. All the time. All the time. Now, when I go down something, I'm so afraid that I'm going to fall that I make someone go in front of me. Even on an escalator going down. I make my husband get in front of me so that I see him and I don't see like that long way, right? Okay. You fell on a few stairs going up. See? That is exactly what I would have done. Well done, Miguel. Well done. And I hope that you're having a good day. Let's see. Oh, Miguel, you weren't seeing the messages either. And I walk into walks all the time. You walk into walls? You walk into walls all the time? Yeah. It's that spatial awareness thing, right? Yeah. I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. So as you can see, I'm going over the tails when I am crocheting. And so I have not been weaving in any of these ends. I've just been going over them. When I change colors, I just crochet over the tails and call it a day. I may regret it, but today I'm not regretting it. But tomorrow I may regret it, but I don't think so because this yarn is very thick and yeah, I don't think I'm going to regret it. I like these colors together too. This is giving a different vibe. This blue and off-white and yellow, it's giving a different vibe than these, which is what I like. I want them all to have like slightly different vibes. So yeah. And I knew that on this stripe, I was at the light yellow color. And I like it that it's got some green in there too. I actually can't wait until I get to some green. I may have to color control. This one doesn't have as much green as I wanted it to, but I may have to do some color control and cut out some of the green so that I can do that. So it's the only reason why I bought the stripe was because it had green and they didn't have the green in the store. So it's called Moss and they didn't have the green in the store. So yeah, I may have to color control. Let me show you. Do you see this dark green right here? Right here. And then this one right here is a light green. And I'm a little disappointed in myself because yes, it has the yellow, but it also has a lot of that gold. And I have whole skeins of gold already. So, but I am glad that it does have the greens. So it has three colors that I don't have. It has the light yellow, it has the moss green, and then like a seafoam green. So I'm glad that it has that. Yeah, I'm glad. And I think I told you, but I'm going to, I have black and I'm going to use black to connect it all. So yeah. It'll give it that classic granny vibe, right? Miguel says, in my Sunday school class, I have a big whiteboard on wheels and I'm often walking into it. Yes, I could see that. I hit my toes. Now, when I'm in my house, I do not wear shoes. I do not wear socks. My feet need to be free, and or I am not happy. My feet need to be free. I need to have nothing on my feet. I need to be barefoot at all times, and which means that when I hit things with my feet, my toes get the brunt of it. And yikes, yikes. And he says that the Chiari causes his balance to be off a lot of times. Yes, I can see that. Oh my goodness. So you went down to Garland yesterday, Miguel, to the old fashioned feed store, and they had Peeps, but $10.99 each, and you were required to buy 4. And he says, no way, Jose. The Tractor Supply Peeps are $4.99 to $5.99. Yes, yes, that is true. That is true. Now, Rural Supply, they had, the last time we went there was not too long ago, and they had ducks and they had turkeys, and their turkeys are like $20. 18.99, 19.99, something like that, right? Might as well be $20 for one turkey. And turkeys are hard to keep alive. And so it's like, from what I understand, they like try to kill themselves. Like, from what I understand, turkeys have like a wish to not be alive for some reason. They're little daredevils, and they do things that are threatening to their, well-being. And so they are really, really hard to get to be older turkeys. And then you have spent that much money on a turkey, and yeah, I don't understand it. I really don't. But anyway, the the ducks, I think the ducks were like $8.99. They were really cute, but I have no desire to have a duck. Yeah, yeah, I know, right, Miguel? Poor turkeys. They they just do things that put their well-being in danger all the time. And so here, I just blocked it. I laid it on my leg and I rubbed it. That's my version of blocking at this moment. I may change my mind as far as blocking goes, but yeah, that's kind of nice. So anyway, I like that square. I like the way it's coming along. Let's see. Yes, turkeys do need crochet therapy so that they can stop trying to end it, right? Yeah, I agree. So what color am I going to use for the edge? Honestly, I have 2 colors left. That's all. And I think I'm going to use brown. Yeah, I'm going to use brown. And that's also why I'm only doing 4 rows, because I don't have that many colors at the moment. And so by only using 4 rows, I'm not using every single color. I'm only using 4 colors. So yeah. You don't have Rural King? Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. So let's see. I know just for these big squares, I have been doing like one I've just been tying one knot and then securing it going down. I haven't been like I haven't done a double knot on there. 3. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is my next blanket and I really do like it. So far, so good. So tell me what's on your hook today. I want to know because I'm nosy like that. I want to know what you're working on. Um, let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. There are folks in the country that will sell you peeps. There are, definitely. And we just lost another chicken, a hen. I don't know what happened to her because there were no feathers. Um, it's one of my Wyandottes, so it's the black and white that had the white head. So I called her Liberty because she was like her head reminded me of a bald eagle, so I called her Liberty. And then she had a sister named Freedom, and I'm not sure which one it was, but we have one missing. So do you think the chat is not working correctly? Let's try going out and coming back in. Are y'all chatting? I don't know. If you are watching, let me know that you're watching and just say something like, I'm here, or hi, or something like that, so that I know that chat is working, because Naomi was having a hard time seeing the chat and I don't know if it's working or not. Oh, Miguel, I don't know yet. Right now, with that sudden winter storm that came up, we had snow and freezing Monday and Tuesday. So for the past 2 days, now today it's just cold, no snow. And so we definitely won't be adding any until probably May, if we do add any this year. And the idea was that we would, um, but with them being, with the predators being so aggressive. Hey, Valerie, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. And Jay is lurking. Good. I'm glad for you to lurk away. I just want to know, we were just wondering, oh, okay, Naomi's here. She's just crocheting. So yeah, Miguel, I think the chat's okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that the chat was okay. Go ahead and lurk and crochet and do whatever you need to do. I'm just going to sit here and chat. And guess what? Today is also National Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day. And I love oatmeal cookies. I don't know about you, but we made some one time. They were so thin that they were just so delicious. And then the next time we made them, I think I might have added a little extra flour. And so they were just really nice, normal oatmeal cookies. But those thin, lacy ones are really, really fun. Really like that. Like it a lot. So yeah, look at this. Okay, so we have off-white, cream, blue, yellow, and brown. So I could have done a gold on the end of that. I don't know how that would have looked. But yeah, I'm almost done with this square. And then I will have 3, which would be basically however wide I'm going to make the lap blankets or the recliner blankets. So yeah, today is National Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day, and it is also National Sloppy Joe Day. Who likes a good sloppy joe? I love sloppy joe. Oh my goodness, I do. I love sloppy joe. Now this yarn says to use an 8mm hook, but I did not have an 8mm hook. This is my 9mm hook. I have an 8mm hook. I just don't know where it is. All of my hooks are disappearing. All of them are disappearing. Sometimes I wonder if the borrowers live here and they need my hooks to, I don't know. I don't know what they're using my hooks for. But my hooks are disappearing. Disappearing. Oh, my Lanta. We have gone over an hour. Let's see. Sloppy Joe Day. Oh, okay. Oh, Miguel. Yap away, my friend. Yap away. Oh, you're so funny. It seems to be acting up. It's been hit and miss at your end. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she makes lacy cornbread? Hmm. I have never heard of that. So is it hmm. Okay, I'm stumped. Is it like a pancake, a lacy pancake? I don't know how you would make lacy cornbread. You just stumped my brain, Miguel. You stumped my brain. Let's see. Oh, when you type in, it disappears and you're not getting everyone's chat. It may be you, but you don't know. Ugh, I know. I know. Oh, it's not a loaf. So is it more like a lacy cookie? The lacy cornbread? I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. I'd be right there to try it. Give it a try. Definitely. All right, this one is almost done. Woo woo. Okay. And then, like I said, the black, I have this yarn in black, and that will be going around all of the squares and connecting them together. And I think I'm just going to use it to connect. I'm not going to make like a 5th row of black around all of them. I'm just going to use it to connect. And oh, I need one more in there. There we go. And then half double crochet into there and fasten off. There we go. All right. Let me do my blocking. Come on. There we go. That one's pretty. I like this one. I like this one a lot. And Some blocking on that one. So yeah, you can see the different colors. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So they're all going to have the same colors, just in various order. And so that makes the squares look a little different, makes all the squares look a little different. And so that is cool. Okay, it's on the idea of a pancake. That's good. That's good. That's what I was thinking of. So as you know, this is my year of something new. And so 2026, the year of something new, I am doing new things all the time. And so one of my newest things is using this new yarn. I haven't really worked with a lot of Red Heart for a while. But this Red Heart Super Easy came up in one of our conversations, and I decided I needed to try it. I found out from you that it was on sale at Ollie's. And so my husband and I, we had a doctor appointment in another county. And on our way there, there was an Ollie's, didn't have enough time. So we went to the doctor appointment, and then on the way back, stopped at Ollie's, did a little bit of purchase. And so yeah, I'm really, really pleased with this yarn. I just I don't even know what to say except that this is a 6, super bulky, and the next step down is the Premier Puzzle yarn, which is a 5-weight yarn. I really like that yarn as well. I've been using that to make blankets. And so, yeah. And then I've been using the 4-weight yarn to make blankets as well. So I've got one blanket down with the Premier Puzzle yarn and the 5-weight yarn. I have one blanket down using Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in a 4-weight. And now I'm making my third blanket using the Red Heart Super Easy. And so, yeah, I am really, really pleased with that. So I'm on my third blanket. I'm going to have to update my project diary. And next time I'll show you a picture of my project diary so that you can get an idea of what I've been doing. Oh, okay. So you think that that one looks bigger? It's not. It's not. They're all the same size. I think it's just an optical illusion. I think it's just an optical illusion. So, do you see? You see? Maybe the way I was holding it. They're all the same size. So I love it. Catherine, hello. You're just on a 15-minute break. Well, my dear, you let me know when you have to go, and I won't leave until your break is over. Okay? Look what I just did. I just made, nope, I just made this one, this square. And so that's the third in my squares with the Red Heart Super Easy yarn, bulky 6-weight yarn. So that's my third square in that. And I finished my blanket. And so I'm really, really happy about that. So yeah. So my year of something new, I had, let's see, slides and PDFs. Let me see. 2026 project. Okay, the year of something new. Let's see. Okay, so this is my year of something new. My January and February was the Fair Isle crochet. So it was the Fair Isle style crochet, right? And then March and April, it is my year of something new. This was my plan, was to knit a dishcloth. So I did the Fair Isle crochet, and then I did knit a dishcloth, and I actually knit 2 of them. Where'd the other one go? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so this is the knit dishcloth, and I don't know where my first one went. That's weird. Well, I set it down somewhere. I don't know where it is. And then so that is checked off. May and June is going to be the mosaic crochet, which I am a little nervous about doing the mosaic crochet. I have never done mosaic crochet, hence the year of something new. So I'm going to give it a try in May and June. And then July and August is the Bavarian crochet, which I'm really excited about because I had tried some Bavarian crochet, but I got like 3 rows in and then I got distracted. But I really wanted to finish something in Bavarian crochet. So that was like years ago. So I'm really excited to do something in the Bavarian crochet. Maybe make a blanket with the Bavarian crochet. The mosaic crochet, I don't know. I'm nervous about that one. I really am. And then September and October is Persian tile crochet. I am super nervous about that one. Also, super nervous. Because I'm not sure if that has, if you have to make individual pieces and then sew them together. I'm not sure if that's what you're doing with it. I've never done Persian tile crochet. So, like I said, this is my year of something new. The first one was the Fair Isle crochet, and I had to learn the waistcoat stitch. That was hard. That was really, really hard. And so I'm thinking if I can learn that, I can do just about anything. And I was determined to complete a project doing the Fair Isle style crochet. So I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad I have proof of it. I'm glad I have it written down that I did it. I'm glad that I did the knit for this year. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. The squares have a country look, don't they? Yeah, it kind of has a granny look to it, and I really like that. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Catherine says, I love them. I think you need a lot of bobbins with mosaic. And see, that's the thing. I've never used bobbins. So here's another year of something new. I'm going to have to use bobbins. I am going to do it. I am going to do it. I'm determined. Okay. I may not like it. I may love it, but I'm going to do it. Oh, you think Nora took it? I was wondering. I was about to say that. Yeah. Oh, no. Silly me. Nora didn't take it. It's right here. It was under my elbow. Oh, my Lanta. We can't blame everything on our leprechaun, can we? No. Okay. Catherine says, watch Tony on Yarn Crafts. I think she shows a little sample. That would be nice. That would be really nice. You still have the blanket, Miguel, of the tile, the Persian tile crochet. I've seen kits for Persian tile crochet. They are very intimidating. And yet they are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Maybe I will do maybe I'll do a shawl, a Persian tile shawl, or a Persian tile table runner. I think that would be nice. That would be really nice. Oh, Rudy, your rude rooster has a little girlfriend. Oh, that's sweet, Miguel. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. So, Miguel, you'll have to share a photo of your blanket. Post it to my my community page, and or post it to your community page so that I can see it. I would love that. Oh, you've been making knitted dishcloths as you like them better. I can see that. Yeah. Now, I can make a crochet dishcloth like nobody's business. Nobody's business. A knitted dishcloth takes a little bit longer, but yeah, I kind of do like knitted dishcloths. However, I do have this one caveat. So here is a crocheted dishcloth. Look how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is. See the texture? See the colors? How pretty, right? How pretty is that? It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yes. So then here is my dishcloth in the same colorway. It is, well, it's not, it's my first one, okay? So it's wonky, but it is also pretty. Look at how the colors just flow on that. And yet, do you see that? In this version, I like the crochet a little bit better. For prettiness, I'm talking pretty, okay? Talking pretty here. This one, this is my crochet dishcloth in the same colorway of cotton as this one. And I think the colors shine through a little bit more with the crochet on this one than they do with this one. Now, don't get me wrong, I like them both, but my crochet dishcloth is my favorite in this instance. Yes, it is my favorite. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Catherine, what is on your hook? What is on your hook? Oh, and thank you. You need to go back and play with yarn? Okay, so you have to go back to work. Well, your break was really fast for us, but I'm glad that you stopped in and said hello. I'm so glad about that. Have a great day at work, Catherine. And okay, Miguel is going to dig out that blanket today so he can show us. That's awesome. That's awesome. And then next time I will show you the progress in my project journal and show you everything that is in there that I have made. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait to show it to you. Yeah, and fun, fun, fun. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you next time.